Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I haven't been filming or editing any videos for the last couple of weeks, mostly because it's been the summer holidays. I've come back from America, been a bit shell-shocked, but completely took it out of me for a whole week. And then it got into back to school and just kind of getting everything ready. We had a week with my in-laws, so I wasn't able to bring any of my filming stuff. I don't know, I'm still a bit self-conscious of it at the moment, so we'll see if I actually, are able to build anything from this. Maybe there'll be a bit more understanding about what I'm doing and the the kind of need it fills in me. So anyway, I thought I'd kick off a kind of a new school year and a new phase in my filming and editing with a planner stack. So the planners that I'm going to be using going forward into the next few months at least in this school year. I am a teacher, in case you didn't know, and so I run September to August as opposed to January to December. As I have since I started school. So these are the planners that I'm currently using at the moment, and I thought I'd just go through them one by one, explaining how I'm kind of using them and how they're going to fit into my planning style. The first planner that I'm going to show you is my bullet planner. You can see it's labelled that. I actually got this bullet journal from Tiger, and I'm going to do a review on it because actually it's quite a fun planner. I've used a bullet journal since 2016 and I didn't have one for the summer months and I felt kind of lost. I had these are the planners here and they were just not filling the need that I needed for a brain dump, a place to jot my thoughts down, to get my to-dos in, because I like to work in very tiny to-dos, so it makes me feel more accomplished. And there's just not enough space in these when I beautifully decorate them, especially to fill in those really minute to-dos that I wouldn't want to do. For example, I'll show you today. I have done some work in here. I'll do a flip through and a review. So today I have stuff that I need to do before 9 a.m, stuff I need to do before 6 p.m, and kind of completely breaking it down. And there would just not be enough space in, there would just not be enough space in a beautiful planner like this, a decorative planner, to be able to get all my tiny little thoughts down. So I decided to get this. I saw it was an impulse buy actually. I was just in Tiger. We don't have one down where I live anymore, but they had one in my in-laws. It was £5 and I grabbed it and I was like, okay, I just need something that I can set up very basically and just get my thoughts out of my head. So that's the first planner. This will probably go in my handbag, come with everywhere with me, get battered and bruised, get scribbled in, get written in, but it'll be so useful and really kind of a great way to get me going and getting me thinking straight again, which is what I want it for. So so this is my first planner. It's my bullet journal. My second planner that I have here is my happy planner. I got this when I was in the States. It is a seasonal happy planner, and I wanted to use this planner for memory keeping and almost like in a scrapbooky way. I saw someone at a planner conference that I went to, Planner Fest in July in Manchester, and I saw someone use a disc-bound planner in this exact way, and I absolutely fell in love. I used to scrapbook a lot. I love putting photos and like ticket stubs and all that kind of stuff, car parking tickets, train tickets, any sort of ticket really. And I love putting them in any kind of memorabilia, napkins, business cards from places that I've been, and I love doing putting things in like there. And I wanted a place to kind of keep it all, and I chose the seasonal one because I didn't really mind that they had set colours and it was very colourful and bright with the holidays and the seasons, because it will link in with what we're doing anyway, so it didn't really make much of a difference. I have a few notes here about what I want to do when I try to have a go. That's my first week. And I've not actually done anything. But I do have an idea, and so when I start playing around with this and doing some things, then I'll let you in and I'll let you have a little look, and once I get settled into a design, I'll have you go. I'm sorry, I'm just moving this bookmark around. I got this from Hearts by Emma on Etsy. Oh, I can't remember what this one's called. I think it's called Sophisticate collection, but it's beautiful. And I got the 20-inch one, and it fits into the Happy Planner, which is just a classic Happy Planner, which is this one. So yeah, so that's my kind of memory keeping scrapbooking planner that I want to use for July to maybe December, I don't know, depends how good I get at it. There we go, see me. So that's my Happy Planner for my memory keeping. The next planner I have is my recollections planner, and this is my planner that I want to use with my stickers. So I have done plan with me's in this. I have filmed a few actually that I've not actually uploaded, and yeah, so I've started using monthly kits. This monthly kit was actually by Isabel and the Owl. I changed it to a Monday start. I'm sorry, I can't deal with the Sunday start. I need my weekend together so I can see what's going on, and I can't do a Sunday start as normal. So I got a kit that did a Monday start, which was brilliant. So this is Isabel and the Owl. I actually got her kits for July, August and September. I got them all at once, and I just started playing. I am not sure what I want to do with this. I'm inspired by people like Mandy Dreams and Gathered Plan, sorry, who kind of memory keep afterwards with like gorgeous stickers and labels and things. So I might have a little play with that, but I think I'll see how it goes. So as you can see, I'm using it very decoratively, using kits that I own. This was a kit for Strawberry Lime Designs. I used a strawberry for 2 weeks because it was Wimbledon mean strawberries. This was her birthday kit, so this is also Strawberry Lime Designs, and this is her birthday kit with the ice cream for July. This is a kit by Harriet Wright Designs. This is when I went to that planner conference, Planner Fest. I actually met Harriet in real life. It was a very fangirl moment. And in August as well, I've also used kits. This is from Hello Petite Paper. I'm sure you already knew that just by looking at it. But yeah, Hello Petite Paper. I had this kit last year, and I grabbed it again this year because I just love it so much. This is a kit by Harriet Wright Designs as well. It looks unfinished because I didn't put the date covers on, but now I'm kind of looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I should. Even though the date covers match, they're kind of a blue. I don't know, we'll see, but there is a bit of foil in there. I haven't finished planning this week. This is the second week. This is a back plan really. This is the second week in August when I was on holiday. And then this is the first week that I pre-planned, and I made some notes about what I actually did so that I can use it in my memory planner. This is a kit using with from Harriet Wright Designs as well. And then this is the current week. Oh, this is last week. I used this kit by Nikki Plus 3, and it was beautiful. This foiled kit, she does the most beautiful foil kits, and I think I've bought more kits from her than any other like international shop, and I've sacrificed the shipping to get this beautiful these beautiful kits because they just are stunning. So thank you, Nikki. And then in September, I've used this kit, which is the current week we're in, where it's Saturday. So I'm supposed to fill the plan with me today, but we'll see. This kit was from Strawberry Lime Designs. It was that back to college kit, sticky university, stickerology, I can't remember, University of Stickers artwork that was out. And I really liked how Strawberry Lime Designs did this kit. I got, how Strawberry Lime Designs did it. This kit was massive. Like, I have so many boxes left over, and this is practically a note white space spread, and I still have tons of stickers left over. It's ridiculous. I even added some extra stickers down here from of things that I actually did, and it's mad. I have so many leftovers. I might have to put them in my bullet journal like I did before, but we'll see. But yeah, and then I've yet to plan next week. So hope maybe I'll film a plan with me and I'll share with you how I set this up. I've got some notes and stuff. So this is primarily a forward planner, decorative, using my beautiful sticker kits. I've already got all the kits planned out up until December, and so this is the plan for using this planner to kind of decoratively plan and make each week my own and bring in those beautiful stickers that I love to use and I love to see. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, it brought me a little bit of joy just looking through this. This is the one that I got. It's with the shaker cover. It's really pretty. It says life is filled with endless possibilities. So yeah, so this is my recollections planner for forward planning and decorative planning. And then finally, I have this. This is actually was a craft covered B5 planner from Wilkinson, so a local store, a UK store called Wilko's. It's a hardware store. It sells everything. I really can't think of anything that it doesn't sell. It sells food. It sells clothes. It doesn't sell clothes. There we go. It sells paint and nails and soap and shampoo and stationery. And they had this book. It was originally an open bound book, so you could see all the stitching of the pages, and it was just a craft cover, so that craft with a K, brown cover. And I fell in love with it because I wanted a B5 for my teacher planner. So as I said, I'm a teacher. I'm a high school teacher, and I wanted something that I could plan vertically, because I'm a vertical planner. I've struggled most of my life with the diaries and standard diaries that we get in the UK, which are all horizontal, and it's why I've never really used them and never been able to continue using them. And then I found vertical planners. I remember my first vertical planner that I saw was in Ireland. My aunt got one, and I was like, where did you get it from? I need it. And we couldn't find it again, and I was really sad. And then when I stumbled into this planner community, obviously the Erin Condren vertical is the planner du jour. It is the planner that everybody I watch anyway, majority of people planning, they love it, and it is vertical, which is why I have those two vertical planners now for America, the Happy Planner and the Recollections. So I wanted to do something with a teacher planner for this. Now, all the teacher planners that you can buy commercially, I don't like the Erin Condren one because it starts in July and I end my year in July. So if it only goes to June, it doesn't fulfill my needs. I won't be out. There's a whole month there that I wouldn't be able to use. So that was pretty pointless. The Happy Planner does go from August to September to July. The doorbell just rang. I don't know who that is. But again, it's expensive. This was £3. Just saying that. £3, and it brings in my love of vertical planning and bullet journaling. So I'll kind of show you what I've done. Now, as I said, it was a craft cover with open binding, and what I've done is I've covered it with some beautiful papers from the Planner Society. I use this very plain one, but it's just still beautiful, and I've already had several comments from my colleagues about how beautiful it is, and I've got to say, oh yeah. And then I used the spine, a contrast spine. I did use a bit of white washi tape just to seal it. I didn't want it coming up, and already it is coming up at the edges, so I'll have to keep putting that on every so often, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. That's not a problem. And I did do some on the corners as well, but you can't really tell with that washi tape, which is good. On the inside, I had a bit of a mishap. So the page that joined the cover to the planner, it ripped, and I made it worse. So I've had to this is the inside of that Planner Society paper with tape over the edge, and then I've had to find a way to make it work. It's got a bit scratchy. This is my timetable for my 2-week timetable with my classes, and so this is just a blank cover page that I don't really use. So this will be the first thing I've used. So I can see I love colour. These are all my classes that have been colour coordinated using the mild liner highlighters. So yeah, it does look crazy, but anyway. So what I've done here is I've left a page for my passwords for all my different things. I'm not going to actually write my password out. I'm going to write hints to myself that make sense to me for what my password will be. And if we, as a school, we have a lot of different softwares and companies that we employ to be able to provide us with the best structure for the pupils and ourselves. And so I have lots of different passwords for lots of different systems that I need to put in place, and I do forget them. So I'm going to make a note of writing them all down with little hints and tips about what the password might be. Yeah, very hopefully just for me. And then I have just a year at a glance, just like I would in a normal bullet journal. Would be the first page would be a year at a glance, so that hasn't changed. I've gone from August to July, partly because if I had to put August 2020, it would go an extra line and I didn't have space, so I just scooched it August up to here and then started September there, just so it would fit. That was basically it. These colours that I used here were actually some pastel Stabilo fine liners. So yeah. And then we go into kind of like a vertical perpetual calendar. I don't know if it's perpetual, it's just a vertical calendar. So I've got simply the months, and I've got some dates here, some holidays as well. So for example, I've got a rush hour training after school on Tuesday in October. It's bio week that week there. I got it wrong. I thought it was here and it's not. We've got an inset day here, which is marked in these colours here. So I am in school, but the kids are not. It's it's non-contact time. And so these are all inset days, and some are staff enrichment days as well, which is good. So I've got these kind of dates that I can put in, and then I've got a breakdown of our timings of the day. Timings of the day. This is so that because our school day has completely shifted and changes according to the year, and so I've had to write all the times down, and then I've got a mock spread of how I wanted my timetable to look like. So this is how my weeks are going to look. This is a mock spread that I did just to kind of get a feel for the box sizes and how it would work. So we've got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday across the top, and this is my schedule for the day. So we start off with before school, we've got form time, and then my lessons are, single lessons are just 2 lines, and then if a free period is 4 lines, so I can put in 3 to-dos that I need to do in that kind of prep period. Then I've got break times. If I'm on duty, I'll write it in. A double lesson, so it will take up all 6. Lunch, form time, and then another free period, and then another lesson, and then an after school. So we have things after school if I need to do. We have enrichment. Friday's timings are all different, so I've had to make do for that. And then the Saturday and Sunday, ideally put in to-do lists of things I need to do over the weekend. And after school, writing to-do lists for what I need to do after school and any big events in case I realise, oh, I really need to get this done, but I can't after school because it's rush hour, or I can't after school because it's swimming. So we'll see how that all works together. And then I was using my colours, trying to use my colours. They've changed because my I lost my pink highlighter, my fuchsia mild liner. So I had to change year 12 to like orange. This is actually my first week, so this week's already done. We had the inset days and I broke the meetings down. We had the planning day, and then we actually had lessons, and I would ideally write down what I actually did in those lessons. But yeah, then I had to change and I had to make some notes for the afternoon. So I did it here, which I'm not really happy about, but we'll cover that up. We'll pretend that's not here. And then I have forward planned for next week, so I already know that first thing Monday morning I'm doing what is biology with year 7. Then I've got a free period that I need to do some things, so I need to double check my year 12 lesson. And then I've got my year 12 lesson after break. I'm reading Mythos to my form class, etc, etc. And then we've got bio-admin meeting. So that's my week schedule. I'll write down what the lesson is, any key points, and in my to-dos, kind of in my free periods, what I need to get done in order to prepare for the next lesson. I'm on duty there, and my lunch time's a bit weird. And all the rest of them are blank, so every week I'm going to draw out my schedule and fit it in. I then have a term planner. I got this idea from Jashi Karen on YouTube. She's a teacher, and she had this term plan in her bullet journal, and I was mesmerised because I always write them out individually for each class, and it gets confused and I lose the paper or I lose the book, and then it changes and it's all a mess. So she does it as a term, and I was like, oh my goodness, you can easily see. And I've colour coordinated each square, so this is my year 13s, this is 13E, so I can clearly see where they're up to and what's happening in each of their lessons. So they've got a lesson there, and then they have a single period here, and I can easily see what's going on. And I love it. So I need to fill in the rest of the lessons and the rest of the classes, and that's not a problem. And then I've got space to fill that in for the other 5 half terms that we have. I've also got a brain dump section just to jot notes down, and then at the back, as you may notice, it starts off as a dot grid. It goes into a plain paper, and then it goes into a notes line section. And the line section I started off by calling it meeting notes. So these are all the notes that I've taken from meetings. I've got them all in one place so that I know where they are, because I used to just take meeting notes randomly. And yeah, then at the back I just did a couple of pen tests to look at the pens I was using. And then I want to do some maybe trackers in here, I'm not sure. And so yeah, so that's the end of my teacher journal. So far it's been really useful to have with me this past week. I've not been using the to-do section as well as I should have been using, so I need to work on that. Maybe have the first kind of sidebar section as like a weekly to-do list, and then fit them in when I can do them there, rather than trying to fill it in and then going, oh, actually I need to do something else a bit more urgently than beforehand. So I think that's probably what I'll do, like a running to-do list, and then adding it to the sections when I can fit it in and when that's going on. So yeah, so that is my teacher planner, which is this £3 planner from Wilkinson's. So if I bring them all together, I don't know how to fit them all in. How I did it at the start, I can't remember. So these are the 4 planners that I'm going to be using over these next few months. I'm sure you'll see parts of glimpses of all of them as we go through, and I'll try and make sure I get on a bit of more of a filming schedule to fit them in, and let you have a glimpse through them as I'm planning away and trying to make a little bit of sense of my chaotic life. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and are eager to see me back, then please give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see what happens next, then please hit that subscribe button and the little bell to let you know when I'm going to be when a new video is uploaded. The next thing will probably be this bullet planner review, and possibly a plan with me, so we'll see. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.